today on Henry's How To's, I'm going to show you how to make Mahalabia. Basically, this is a Middle Eastern milk pudding. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so this is a very simple, straightforward recipe. So just into a saucepan on a low heat, we'll start by adding about 75 grams of butter. So we just want to stir until our butter completely melts and starts to slowly foam. Alright guys, so once your butter starts to foam and bubble like that, we're adding 3 tablespoons of plain flour. And we just want to mix that together like so. And at this point I'm going to use a whisk because we don't want any clumps in here. We want to get a nice smooth consistency. So at this point we're adding 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. And while we're stirring that through, I'm going to add in 3 cups of full cream milk. And we just want to add that in slowly. And mix it through to make sure it's nice and smooth. If you add the milk all at once, it'll be a bit hard to control that. Next we'll add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And we just want to continue cooking this on a low heat until it starts to slowly thicken up. Just keep your eye on it, you just want to give it a stir every couple of seconds. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's come together very nicely, nice and thickened up. At this point I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of rose water. And we're just going to keep on stirring and just get that thickened up a bit more. So the total process should only take about 5 minutes. You need to bear in mind when this cools down, it's still going to thicken up. Alright, so we're just at the 5-minute point now. As you can see, it's covering our whisk nicely, which is what we want. As I said, once it cools down, it will thicken up more. So let's turn the heat off. Alright, so let's move on. So guys, all I'm going to do now is just using a ladle, pour these into these bowls here. Alright, and as you can see, it's perfect for 4 portions. So all we need to do is put this into the fridge now. Alright guys, so I've just brought it out of the fridge, so I left mine overnight to make sure they're nice and thickened up. So what we're going to do is go ahead and garnish now. Now I'm going to go very simple and do crushed pistachios on top. If you don't want to use pistachios, you can use slivered almonds, that works quite well. You can even do a combination of both. This is one of those recipes where presentation makes a big difference. And next I'm just going to add some rose petals. And there we have it, simple as that. Now if you like, you can keep this into the fridge until you're ready to serve, or you can go ahead and serve right now. Alright guys, now's my take on Mahalabia. You see how easy that is to make. You can make it beforehand, the day before, it'll be ready for the next day. You can also serve it warm, as I said, it's actually very nice. But when it's cold, just look how nice and thick that is. It's just like a custard. Egg-free custard, I should point out as well. So let's give it a try. That's truly amazing. For some reason it reminds me of my childhood. But I would have never eaten something like this as a kid, because I hate the idea of nuts and dessert. But it works. So guys, variation wise, as you saw I did pistachios on top with the roses. You can also add pomegranate seeds, which is very, very nice. So it's all about presentation. As always guys, please make sure to like, share, subscribe and turn on your post notifications. I'll have new videos up every week. You can also follow me on Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram. I'll see you all next time.